Welcome to the Tech Brewed podcast, where we bring you the latest news and trends in the tech industry. In this episode, we'll be talking about the highlights of Microsoft Build 2023, which took place last week. We'll also discuss some of the top tech news stories from the past week, and we'll hear from Greg Doig about Google Lens. Microsoft Build 2023 was a two-day event that brought together developers, IT professionals, and business leaders from around the world. The keynote address was given by Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella, who talked about the company's vision for the future of technology. Some of the highlights of Microsoft Build 2023 included the announcement of new features for Windows 11, including live captions in 10 new languages and native RGB controls. The announcement of new AI-powered tools for developers, including Microsoft Copilot and Bing Chat. The announcement of new Azure services, including Azure Cognitive Search and Azure Cognitive Service for Language. In addition to Microsoft Build 2023, there were a number of other tech news stories that made headlines last week. Finally, we'll be hearing from Greg Doig about Google Lens. Google Lens is a new AI-powered tool that can be used to identify objects, translate text, and more. Greg will share some of his favorite tips for using the tool. So if you're ready, let's listen to this episode. Here's Greg.
Microsoft Build 2023 was a developer conference focusing on the latest code and app development innovations to help empower developers worldwide. It took place on May 23rd through the 25th of 2023, just a few days ago as of this recording. I attended several sessions online each day. The conference included different sessions that covered various topics, including generative AI. Microsoft's AI efforts, specifically Bing Chat, have propelled the company to the forefront of the AI race. According to Microsoft's blog post, Microsoft Build brings AI tools to the forefront for developers. The company is announcing that it will adopt the same open plugin standard that OpenAI introduced for ChatGPT, enabling interoperability across ChatGPT and the breadth of Microsoft's Copilot offerings. As a result, developers can now use one platform to build plugins that work across consumer and business surfaces. The event showcased how AI is redefining what and how developers build and how AI is changing the future of work. The event also focused on two concepts: copilots and plugins. Copilots are computer programs that use advanced artificial intelligence technology and large language models like GPT-4 to assist people with complex tasks. Plugins are tools that augment the capabilities of AI systems, enabling them to interact with application programming interfaces, or APIs, from other software and services to retrieve real-time information, incorporate company and other business data, perform new types of computations, and safely take action on the user's behalf. Let's talk briefly about how AI is redefining what and how developers build and how AI is changing the future of work. I'm sure you've heard of AI, or artificial intelligence, by now. This technology enables machines to perform tasks that usually require human intelligence, such as understanding language, recognizing images, making decisions, and learning from data. AI is not a new concept, but it has been advancing rapidly in the recent years and especially the past few months, thanks to the availability of large amounts of data, powerful computing resources, and innovative algorithms. As a result, AI is transforming every industry and aspect of our lives, from healthcare to education, entertainment to transportation, agriculture to manufacturing. But what does AI mean for developers? Well, it's a question that's been answered a little bit. How is AI changing the way we create software and applications? Again, some answers, more to come. And how is AI impacting the skills and roles of developers in the future of work? These are just some of the questions that people ask, and let's take a look at a few of them. How AI is redefining what developers can build. There's a couple of examples. AI enables developers to create new kinds of applications and experiences that were impossible before or too complex or costly to implement. Examples of applications that developers can build with AI are chatbots that can interact with users in natural language, voice assistants that can understand and respond to voice commands, applications that can analyze images, videos, audio, or text and extract valuable insights or generate new content. Applications that can generate realistic images, videos, audio, or text from scratch can be done with AI also. So how AI is redefining how developers build? Well, AI is not only a tool for creating applications, but also a tool for improving the development process itself. There are examples of how developers can use AI to improve their development process, such as automate tedious or repetitive tasks like testing, debugging, or deploying code, enhance their productivity and creativity by providing suggestions, recommendations, or feedback. Can also optimize their code for performance, security, or quality with AI. You can collaborate better with other developers or stakeholders using tools that facilitate communication, coordination, or knowledge sharing. Another question, how AI is changing the future of work for developers? There's a few answers. AI is creating new opportunities for developers and new challenges and responsibilities. Examples of the opportunities and challenges that developers face in the future of work with AI are keeping up with the fast-paced evolution of AI technologies that learn new skills and tools constantly, adapting to new ways of working with AI systems and seamlessly integrating them into their workflows. Developers must also consider the ethical and social implications of their work with AI and ensure that their applications are fair, transparent, accountable, and trustworthy. Developers have to embrace the diversity and complexity of the problems and users they are solving and designing for with AI, and designers need to collaborate more effectively with other developers and professionals from different domains and backgrounds in developing and deploying AI solutions. So in summary, AI is redefining what and how developers build and how they will work in the future. AI enables developers to create new kinds of applications and experiences that are more intelligent, interactive, and engaging. AI also enables developers to improve their development process and productivity by automating, enhancing, and optimizing their tasks. AI is also creating new opportunities and challenges for developers in terms of skills, ethics, and collaboration. AI is a game changer for developers and the world. Here are some of the past week's top tech news headlines from across the internet. And we went around the internet as we do every week and looked at some of the top headlines. One from ZDNet, this new AI tool will summarize YouTube videos for you in seconds. They talk about the Edify Chrome extension that uses GPT technology to help you cut straight to the main points of any YouTube video. Read more at zdnet.com. From Apple Insider News, ChatGPT might quit the EU rather than comply with the regulations. What? The CEO of ChatGPT developer OpenAI says the firm may pull out of the European Union if current draft legislation is not toned down. ChatGPT seems to have become instantly omnipresent in 2023, but it may not stick around in Europe. According to Reuters, CEO Sam Altman says the company does not plan to leave, but may need to. From Mac News and Rumors, Apple begins offering refurbished 2023 M2 Pro Mac Mini models. Apple began selling refurbished M2 Pro Mac Mini models in its online store in the U.S., offering the latest high-end version of the desktop machine at a discounted price for the first time. Refurbished M2 Pro Mac Mini models are priced starting at $1099 for entry-level version, with a 10-core CPU, 16-core GPU, 16 gigs of RAM, and a 512-gigabyte hard drive. Another headline, Adobe launches new $160 security kit for your home. That's one headline from Adobe. They also made a big change to Adobe Photoshop this past week. Then we have from another article, massive Power Toys update adds one of the favorite features for the writer Cal Hunt that your mouse will thank you for, it says. A Power Toys update added 2 utilities to the app, including one that lets you control 2 computers with a single mouse. And over at Windows Central News, announcements about the Microsoft Build 2023 I mentioned at the top of this post. They round up the important news coming out of the Build conference. You can read more at windowscentral.com. Here's a tech brief about Google Lens for those not familiar with what it is. Google Lens is a visual search tool available on the Google app for iPhone, iPad, and Android. It allows users to scan math problems, copy text from photos, identify plants and insects, hear text from the real world read aloud, conduct a reverse image search, translate text in the real world, and look up products. While the desktop version of Lens is limited, the mobile app offers a range of useful features that can make life easier for users. Whether you're a student struggling with math homework or a traveler trying to read signs in a foreign language, Google Lens can be a valuable tool. With just a few taps on your smartphone or tablet, you can use this visual search tool to solve math equations, copy text from photos, identify plants and insects, and much more. And if you're using the Google Photos app, you can even use Lens to grab text from images and bring it into your clipboard. So the next time you're faced with a difficult problem or trying to identify an unfamiliar object, give Google Lens a try and see how it can help you out.
Thanks for listening to Tech Brewed. We hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please like and subscribe to our podcast on your favorite platform. You can also follow us on LinkedIn at Tech Brewed for more tech news and updates. We'll be back next week with another episode, so be sure to tune in. In the meantime, you can check out our website, gregdoig.com, for more information on the topics we discussed today. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time.